I did not realize that it was really here.
He beat me. He had me in hotel rooms by myself for weeks. Go hungry because I wouldn't obey what he wanted me to do.
It seemed so foreign to me, so far away. This idea that one human being controls another. We don't want to think of it as being here, but it is.
Washington, D.C. is among the top places of human trafficking in the United States. According to experts, there are an estimated 200 to 300,000 children at risk.
This is a crime that now floats under the radar.
If you look closely, these women are in fact not criminals, but hostages walking among us.
When people are in situations where they're being sexually trafficked, quite often they've been targeted, and they've been targeted because somebody identified that they maybe have a scope of vulnerabilities.
Many of the girls we serve have experienced homelessness, life inside the foster care system, sexual abuse, and human trafficking.
Well, how often is this happening? What are the statistics? You know, how many people are actually being trafficked in our area?
For the past 10 years, Fair Girls has served over 1,000 young women and girls who are survivors of all forms of human trafficking right here in the nation's capital. Fair Girls believes the only way to truly end human trafficking is to invest deeply in the lives of those individual survivors. The young women and girls we serve come from all walks of life and all backgrounds, but the underlying theme is vulnerability. Vulnerability based on their past exploitation, vulnerability on their past neglect, and the fact that society has not given them a chance to truly move forward. But there's one gaping hole in the lives of the girls we serve. Over half of the girls we serve have experienced arrest and detention as a result of their trafficking. Many others have faced so much abuse and exploitation that it's very hard for them to find the gainful employment they need to truly thrive after a life of trafficking. In order to thrive after a life of trafficking, these young women and girls need really good job opportunities. And that's where we're taking the next step at Fair Girls by introducing Soluna by Fair Girls. Fair Girls Soluna Space will be a wellness cafe designed to truly take the unique skills of young women survivors and turn them into viable job opportunities. Young women and girls who work in our Soluna Cafe will be involved in the business decisions. They will be employed in sales, conducting yoga studios, marketing, social media, inventory, everything that it takes to not only run the cafe, but to truly be a counterculture to wellness in the DC area. And what we mean by that is that we want to take this concept of individual healing and day-by-day progress that we've deployed at Fair Girls and take that into the DC community. And who better to actually run this cafe than survivors of human trafficking themselves, who know firsthand what it means to go from victimization and trauma to survivorhood and truly thriving, not only in your life, but in your community. Fair Girls believes that in order to break the cycle of exploitation in the lives of young women and girls in the DC area, we must give them the opportunity for gainful, viable job opportunities that are going to push their life forward in the most positive way. Our approach is unique, our approach is deep. Our approach will make an impact in the lives of the girls we serve and the community around us.
I know I have sad story, but no one's life is like perfect. You have to like move forward. Don't let your past get in your way. I can do it. I'm gonna do it. If you like pushing yourself, you're gonna make it.
Like as a child, I tried to do everything right, but it was never good enough. And now it's like, I feel like I am somebody. I honestly feel like it's an organization of angels. Like, recently I moved home for a year just to like go back and be around family. And I came back and I know my family was like, well, who do you have out there? And I'm like, I've got people. Like, I have somebody. Like, I went from like a lost little trouble girl to like a sufficient young woman. And like, I'm happy as ever.
And join us, because together we can do this. We can create a world free of exploitation for hundreds and thousands of girls here in our neighborhoods and around the world. Thank you.